Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I am Ryan Cook. Whatever time you're watching this video, thanks for watching Common Sense Fishing.
I'm still out there. Oh my God.
Perfect, I like that.
Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, get the net, it's a DD. Get the net, bro, please get the net. Oh my God, this is a DD.
Hey, what's up guys? Nick the Informative Fisherman here, and you're watching Common Sense Fishing. Check it out.
Bam!
When they're monsters like that, they can, huh?
What you looking at? Yeah, I think we're dealing with a little more than 20-mile-an-hour winds out here, that's for sure. The gusts are just wicked. There's white caps out on the main lake, and we're just getting smashed by wind. Look at that. Oh! Oh! See? The wind straight knocked me over, dude. Yeah. Holy So again, another tip for you guys. Crazy weather like this, tie up. Don't be killing your trolling motor battery. Oh man, and don't get thrown out the boat by the wind either. Goodness. All right, folks, we'll see you on the next fish. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time you're watching this. Ladies and gentlemen, today's video is going to be kind of a fishing report / breakdown of Lake Eastman. So lately, we're in November, early November 2020, and goodness, has fishing been tough. So all the fish I've been catching and the people with me, they're very skinny, they're very pale, and they just are very lethargic, okay? So Eastman, there's going to be a trout plant, I think next weekend or next week. So get out there and fish, throw those glide baits and those swim baits. I predict that the fish are just very hungry. They're waiting for this. So when that trout plant comes, the monsters are gonna come out to play. Now, right now, if you're fishing Eastman, I'd be throwing things like a drop shot, a jig, a Senko, and then get up shallow, try some top water, try square bill, chatterbait, jerk bait, stuff like that. All times a year, there's going to be fish everywhere. Shallow, deep, suspended, they're going to be doing different things. However, the majority of fish usually will follow some kind of rules, right? As we understand them, the rules of bass fishing. There's usually a set of guidelines that fish follow, so to speak, right? But they're not always on the same page. So you can usually find them in many different areas. Lake Eastman, okay? Lake Eastman is a very shallow, and it's a lowland reservoir. It's not a highland reservoir. It doesn't have steep canyon walls. It does have a lot of rock and it has a lot of trees. However, the lake is very susceptible to temperature changes and things like that. It does also pick up an algae bloom almost every summer, and it's still there, should be going away soon. We just had the first rain. So get up there in the creek arm, find the fresh incoming water, and it's gonna be some clean water with some oxygen content to it versus the real soupy water that they've got now. So if you're fishing Lake Eastman, get up in the shallows right now is where I would start. Throw some reaction and find where you see water coming down through the kind of channels. Look for cuts and channels. There's not a lot of them at Eastman, but try to find places where the bass can pin and hold some bait fish. And when they do release those trout, get out there on the main lake points, in the coves and cuts, get on those big rocks and on the trees, throw your swim baits. And also don't forget to fish shallow. But I know I'm pretty much saying everything because fishing is very tough right now, or it can be. And then it's also, I expect it to turn on any moment. So if you find that the fishing is tough, pull back out to the ledges and the drop-offs, throw drop shots and bottom bouncers, and move really slow. Barely move your bait. So if you're not getting them reaction up shallow, pull out, go to the shelves, and fish slow. So I hope you enjoyed today's content. It's going to be a great video. We'll see you guys out on the lake, and as always, we'll see you on the next adventure. All right, so we're out here at Eastman. Jeremy just stuck one too a while back, and this is my first one. Look at the coloring on these things. Really light. So just a dink, a little guy. But hey, fish is a fish. Skunk's out the boat. Let's go get some more.
Yeah, let's wait.
Hey, you got yourself one. Any size or dink?
No, it's a better one. Better than my last one. What the fuck? You got me stuck.
Oh, you got you stuck. Yep. Give him some play. That's how I lost mine at McClure.
It's on the Cinco?
Yep. Sweet. Fish number 2. Little dude. Let's find them big ones, right? That's the idea. Find this guy's great grandma. Yeah. All right, so we're out here at Lake Eastman, and he just stuck this nice one on a chatter and jig. Look at, came right out.
Right now.
Show the mouth. Look at that, big old fatty. Little bit skinny, needs a belly, but that's a nice fat bass. So if you're out here at Eastman, fish shallow. That's where we figured them out at the very end of the trip. So I might be back out here on Friday, try to get up shallow and see if we can find them. But yeah, so at least we have something good for you guys to report. Throw chatterbaits, jigs, square bills, reaction, get up in the shallows. That's where we got them. I couldn't find anything on Fish Finder, barely. Just got some dinks in the 10-15 foot range. We cast it up shallow, but we weren't working parallel earlier. So get out here, fish parallel to the shorelines, meaning get up close and cast along them. Don't cast at the shore and bring it out. Cast along the shore and bring it along the side. Hope that helps. Great fish, buddy. Let's go release her now. You want a picture? Okay. So we'll see you in a second. We're gonna get the release on video. Guys and gals, I don't know if you can tell, but way up there is the old launch on the backside. Wow, Eastman is just super low, dried up basically, just a puddle. Gal, look at how low Eastman is. This is all normally underwater, way to up there at that island top. There's the Eastman, right there. Holy smokes. The lake is so low right now. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whatever time you're watching this, thanks for watching Common Sense Fishing. So we're headed back out to Lake Eastman. Hopefully gonna go stick some big uns. We're gonna try a different technique today. At the end of yesterday, sorry, not yesterday, this was a couple days ago, but the end of the trip that you're gonna, see at the beginning of the video here, basically we got on the bite up shallow, or at least my partner did. So I'm gonna try something different today. So we'll see how it goes. See you guys out on the lake. Folks, we're back out here at Lake Eastman for part 2. We're gonna be breaking down the lake. So hopefully, if the pattern holds true, basically you're going to want to be fishing in these coves, these cuts, and in the shallow area, and also up in the woods, but in similar looking water, and get real shallow. Don't be out fishing deep where you think they'd be. Right now they pretty much are in just a few feet of water. So we're going to go see if we can replicate the pattern from last trip and do even better this time and stick some really good fish. So we see out the water, we're breaking it down, and once I find a pattern that works, we're gonna sit down and break the lake down for you and show you what's happening. So thanks for watching Common Sense Fishing. Good morning, folks. Today we're going to be starting by throwing the spinner bait, a double Colorado with a Kitech trailer. Basically the ultimate underspin, right? So this is what we're throwing right now. This is what it looks like in the water. So it's got a lot of flash and vibration. So I'm hoping to get some really big ones. Kind of trying to not fish for those little guys today. Go big or go home. Or this is the first thing I caught today. We'll see you guys on the first fish. Oh no, look what I caught. Oh, poor guy. Let's see if we can get him off. This is not what we're trying to catch today either. Good thing I brought, oh good, he came off. Oh, you guys see that? I just snatched a turtle. Okay, one tip for Eastman right now. Get your boat as close to shore as you can and fish parallels along the shorelines. Don't cast at the shoreline and bring the lure out. Cast along the shoreline. Try right up against shore, a few feet away, and then a few more feet away. Don't cast at the shore and bring it out. That's one of today's most important tips. Thanks for watching Common Sense Fishing. I just got one here. Crawdad lure. Bottom bouncing, Texas rig. So, nothing to write home about though, but right off of these rocks out here. So that guy came out a little bit deeper, I'd say in about 12 feet of water. So, same thing, they're either right up on shore or backed up off of it. Fish shallow, fish structure, obviously. There's a ton of it here. Bite's really slow. Bottom balancing, but also don't sleep on something like a square bill, a Kitech underspin, spinner bait, chatterbait, stuff like that. And remember, get right up shallow and run it along the lines. So hopefully my tips and tricks will help out for Eastman here. Thanks for watching Common Sense Fishing. Got another one here, this time off a square bill, up shallow. So Biggie Papa putting in work, not right off that boulder. Yep. I'm fishing in Texas or something right now, guys. I'm not used to fishing like this in like 8 feet of water or less. Just a gang of trees. Everything looks so good. It's hard to tell like where do you fish at. So I'll see you guys on the next one. There we go. All right, guys and gals. Getting them out here at Eastman. Bam. All right. Got them. Found them. I know where they're at now. So if you want to know where the keeper bass are at, some of them are up on shore like you seen earlier, crushing things reaction. But the majority of them are schooled up 15 to 20 feet deep off of drop-offs. And they're hitting very soft and looking like drop shots the way to go right now. See you guys on the next fish. Thanks for watching Common Sense Fishing. Another one out here. Same kind of depth, same kind of fish. But hey, we're catching them, having a good time. So drop shot. Just whacking them with the drop shot now. So 15 to 20 feet right at that drop off. So find a ledge, right? So you see what I'm on right now? There's a ledge that works its way out here. There's some buoys right there, and you can see it kind of extends, and I'm out where it goes from the 15 to the 20 foot range, and there's fish out here. So, and they're hitting, just you got to use the drop shot real slow, and they're hitting it nice and soft, but they're hitting it like you can tell they're hitting it. It's not a winter bite, you know, where it's real soft and spongy. So they're tapping it. just the trick obviously is don't set the hook, just lift up. So another tip when you're drop shotting, a lot of the time why people miss their fish is because they do a hook set. The thing is you have this tiny little circle hook. You want it to grab into the fish's lip and then pierce. It's very, very sharp. Doesn't require a hook set. All you do is wait until you know there's tension when the fish is on, and you just lift and start reeling. You do not hook set with a drop shot. Blue of them here, so hopefully we're gonna get one right now. Show you how. Use your fish finder, trust it, and drop down on them. All right, again, we're just getting them out here, and look at getting them in the roof of their mouth every time with that circle hook. Remember, guys and gals, just lift up and reel. Do not set the hook on a drop shot hook, because basically what you want it to do is if you just set the hook, all you're going to do is pull it right out. But if you let it load, then pow, it goes right through. So hope you guys are enjoying today's tips and tricks out at Lake Eastman. We'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll put a hurting on them. So see you guys on the next one. All right, good morning, folks. We're back out at Lake Eastman. Today I'm here with Damon Treadwell. We're about to get back on the lake. Keeper way out here, and then just sitting them, see, like a dead stick. Watch how they come up. Look at how they look like white bass. You see their coloring?
Oh yeah.
But see, this would have been a big fish like for the first 2 days.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're just not over like this. Just to get a keeper even is a good deal right now. Look at the color on them. Look at, see how light colored they are? Look at that. All right, guys and gals, here's a big tip for you guys. I don't care what lake you're at or where you're at. If you know the bite's kind of slow, they're on the bottom, you're bottom bouncing, and it's getting crazy windy, and the wind isn't helping the bite like in a lot of instances it does, and they're down there deep, tie up to something. What I've done before, if you're at Lake McClure or Lake Don Pedro, go find a nice point, go find wherever you think them fish are at, go to a 5-mile-an-hour buoy or one of the houseboat buoys and tie yourself up like this. Don't fight, just sit out and fish. So right now we know that the bass are on the shelf out there in anywhere from 20 to 30 feet. So instead of wasting my trolling motor battery, we're fighting, there's some 20-plus-mile-an-hour winds and gusts occasionally, so we're just gonna hang out here. So hopefully these tips and tricks help. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one as always. Too, even the little guys. Oh man. So out here at Eastman, just stroke another one, but this guy is ultra dink. Look at that, guys. Look at the coloring on them, and look at the health to them. Like long and super skinny. They need some food. So we'll see you guys on the next one, though. I think what we're gonna do today, there's a lot of wind, the bite's been tough, we've been throwing reaction and some other stuff, and I've been here a couple of times. So I think what we're gonna do now is just tie up from tree to tree to tree and try to find some good keeper fish. Oh, not like that though. Oh, that sucks. All right, guys and gals, I'll see you when I get this snagged. So, oh yeah, another Dinkosaurus out here, out at Lake Eastman. Again, all I can find are these dinks, some keepers too, but they're in a certain range. Don't fish too shallow, at least if you want to catch some fish. There might be some big ones up shallow, but you know, far and few in between as far as numbers and trying to get them, because I came, you know, a couple times and just did not have any luck. But fishing deeper with the drop shot, Seems to be paying off as far as catching fish. Now we only got one keeper in the boat today, and it's just after 10. But you know, keeping it real and honest with you guys. It's a tough day today. If you're going to be fishing Eastman, I would recommend, you know, you can try power fishing and jig fishing in the shallow water, on the structure, on the wood and the rocks. You know, chatterbaits and square bills and stuff, which is what I did, and got some fish. But all of the bigger fish and the keepers have seemed to have come deeper. I just got that little guy here in about 10-12 feet of water, and yeah, you've seen what it was. So let's get some more. We'll see you guys on the next one. The boat for Damon. Little dig, huh? Was he out deep or shallow? Out deep?
Middle of nowhere. Right where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, for this type of weather. Zoom! Oh, zoom! Not even a keeper, dude. Look at this. Goodness. Yeah, it's a bass. Yep. Look at that. On 15-pound test. 15-pound test with drop shot. And just got one on a tough day. Now, I'm not as concerned, Ryan, with line size as I am with technique. You know, get out there and get them.